Oh, you'd like to learn more about the guild? Well, I believe I could suffice. Let me just dust off these old files. Well, I don't believe there's a whole lot that can be said about me. I've been with the guild since its founding and have stayed as the right-hand man to Wigglytuff ever since. Doing this could be a long and sometimes strenuous process, yes, but I wouldn't have it any other way. The guildmaster is a very erratic individual. I've known them for 5 years and worked with them ever since the guild's founding. Heck, I even helped find builders and advertise the guild all throughout New and Old Hopeville. He's a big teddy bear who can be quite hard to understand, but as of recent I've started to wonder how much of that is laid up for some cover. Wilson is an exemplary doctor who we hired to the guild almost immediately. Over time, as guild members came and went, the whole town started to refer to him by his nickname, Doc. It sort of stuck, even after he gained more responsibilities outside of medical work. I gotta admit, when Oswald came into the guild, I never expected him to want to stay. He's a gifted machinist and honestly wasn't really cut out for exploring all that much. But while he couldn't explore, he certainly could build. Thanks to him, the guild is outfitted with a state-of-the-art security system that has never been cracked by anyone, though a few have certainly tried. Sentry's a sweet little guy. Once he joined the guild, he could never really find a place to fit in, but Oswald offered to give him a job as the guild's gatekeeper, helping him identify who to let in and who to not. Oswald even named the job after him, and thus sentry duty was created. Sentry even helped dig the hole for the grate because of how excited he was. I remember when they first joined. Such a happy-go-lucky Krogunk. They were the first member, if I remember correctly. While plenty of others came and graduated, Toxicroak still remains here, sitting by her cauldron and brewing up some swaps for everyone in the town. Although sometimes the smell that comes from that cauldron seems toxic. Ritetta was a very shady mon before coming to the guild. He had a small criminal record for break-ins and petty theft, but Wigglytuff has a firm belief that anyone can change. So we decided to allow him in anyways. He's a helpful little rat, and mainly sticks around Toxicroak. We think he helps deliver items to swap. Yes. He's not a bad Pokemon, at least from what we've seen. Scrimshaw came to the guild very recently, I believe 1 year before Team Lucky. But pirates are a very dangerous type of Pokemon. We still accepted him, but every now and then, we just get this worried feeling about him. He does make an effort to be a great explorer, but let's just say we're glad he was from Flotsam and not Bloodbath Bay. If you ever want someone's opinion without any filter, you go to Lechonk. This pig is rough and tough, no doubt about it. His emotional shell is harder to crack than my actual shell. He has a way of disliking every guild member, except maybe Doc. Honestly, we thought he would have broken a rule or left the guild on his own accord by now, but he has stuck it out and is a pretty good explorer to boot. Though I have my own theory that the only reason he hasn't left is because he's halfway through to graduation. Fish was the guild member we received right before Scrimshaw joined, and honestly it was tough. We knew for a fact we couldn't refuse to take Fish in, but we also had nothing he could really do at first. Fish doesn't like conflict at all, which means he can't really explore without a partner. He couldn't help with sentry duty as it's hard for Oswald or Sentry to understand him 100% of the time, but the guildmaster finally found a solution, rotating and changing the jobs, which he happily does every day. Team Lucky is our latest 2 recruits, consisting of Tatsuki and Adeware. They haven't been a part of the guild for long, so I don't really have a lot on them at the moment. Both of them mysteriously appeared in town, around the same time as each other. I believe Adeware was a day earlier at the most. But other than that, nothing. Although for some reason, the guildmaster has taken quite an interest in them. I'm still unsure as to why, though. And that's everything! I hope this was helpful for you. Yeah, thank you for visiting the guild. Be sure to come back.